Did I scare you? I bet I did.
Mm.
You pathetic little thing. You disappoint me, viewer. They got scared because of that. Anyways, hello. My name is Mercury, and welcome to this brand new episode of Media Fame. That probably was a bit too fast. But whatever. Today I'm joined by RAT Comedy. How are you?
I feel pretty confident in responding to a 10-year-old thread that hasn't been responded to in a long time. Or if I said I'm good.
This is like in a forum site.
Uh, yeah, it's in fandom, and people were discussing some stuff, and the last response was literally over 10 years ago, actually.
2014.
No, 2015, bro.
Damn. Was this close? You said over, and I'm like that can be anywhere from 11 to 19 years.
Yeah, but it was just a long time ago. Nobody has said anything about this forum, and I know some stuff about this little topic, and unfortunately, no one's talking anymore. Well, there is a little gap here between the last response, the second last response, like the second to last 2012, the last 2015, and here I am, just 10 years later, just suddenly showing up. Whatever.
Okay. Anyways, today we are discussing Joker, the 2019 movie, the first R-rated movie to ever gross $1 billion. Yes, that Joker.
The Joker on the stair.
Yeah, so like a few months ago, I'm pretty sure by now, I discussed Joker Valadu, and I don't know if you watched the right comic. I don't know if you watched Joker 2.
I really wanted to, but I didn't. I never got around watching it.
It is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. Because here's the thing, Rock Comedy. I explained it there. I explained it in my little letterbox review of it. One of the only two movies that I've ever left reviews for, but that will change because I'm actually going to give reviews on everything now. But Joker Valadu is one of the worst movies I've ever seen because it doesn't try to be a movie. Nothing happens in it. Nothing happens. Everyone stays the same until the very end. Where do you care about spoilers for Joker 2?
Weirdly enough, I still do. Like, I don't know why I'm still pretty. I love the first movie so much, and I must see it eventually. But like at the same time, I know it's so. I've heard so much bad stuff. Like I shouldn't care. It's kind of like the gray area.
I'm not gonna say just because you don't wanna know, but those who've watched my review, you know what I mean. All like 3 people that watched the review, to be completely honest. Let me check. How long has it been? It hasn't been. I mean, obviously it's been very very long, but it hasn't been that long, like episode wise. So some people may have stumbled across it. Let me see. Where's my DC reviews? Hello. What's the last DC? What the fuck? There it is. Oh, legitimately, the last thing I watched, like the last thing they reviewed that was DC was Joker 2. The last thing.
Has anyone actually seen your review?
11 people.
11 people.
Yep.
Well, I'm gonna guarantee you that's more people that are gonna be seeing my response to that thread.
It's that.
What do you expect? It's gonna turn 11 soon. The last message. Goddamn.
They're still fighting. Fucking 11 years later. I respect that.
No, they haven't said anything in a long time.
Wait, have they like haven't they okay, so have they responded or haven't or the thread's just dead? Like the thread has been dead since 2015.
It's been dead since 2015.
Damn. And you're responding to them now.
I am responding to them because I know of this topic. What else am I supposed to do? I'm just bored out of my mind, especially after that long ass session of Ocean Lab.
But yeah. Our Joker 2 review was 7 months ago. I mean, my Joker 2 review was 7 months ago, and it was. Then for everyone else, it was 21 episodes ago. So, not that long in the grand scheme of things, but yeah, it's definitely been a long time, and again, sorry for not uploading episodes. But anyways, that's beside the point. Joker 1 is an actual good movie. I know, shocker, right? It's an actual good movie. Which is why a lot of people are mad about Joker 2. So let's just get into it, right? Joker 1 really, like, just talk about Joker from now. Joker released at a very interesting time. It was when DC kind of hit the fucking gutter. Kind of. I'm pretty sure the only movies that came out in 2019 from DC was Shazam, Shazam 1, which honestly wasn't even that bad of a movie.
Shazam was good.
Yeah, it was.
I did see it like a few times actually.
But it was like the last, like, I mean, not the last really good one, but
Nice.
it was like one of the last like ones that wasn't so divisive, I guess. Minus like Suicide Squad, the Suicide Squad, because then we had Birds of Prey, which a lot of people either liked or disliked. I'm still on the fence. I have to rewatch it because the first time I actually watched Birds of Prey, it was at like 2 a.m. So I barely fucking remember anything about this movie.
I forgot that movie existed, honestly.
I think many people have forgotten this movie existed. Then it was Wonder Woman 1984, which sucked so much ass.
It was horrible, man. It was really bad. I mean, and I don't know about you, but that was the first movie I remember seeing Pedro Pascal and Mr. Fantastic, Mandalorian, that guy.
I think for me it was the Mandalorian. Like, see, like actually watching Mandalorian. I think I watched Mandalorian maybe like when it all finished and I had like a free subscription for Disney Plus. Pretty sure. I think it was like the February it finished. Like the February after it finished. I watched it. That was like the first thing I watched Petra Pascal in. And then Wonder Woman 1994. And then I watched
World
Mandalorian
War
season
1984. One of those.
and then
That was miserable.
I watched Mandalorian season 2, like when WandaVision was coming out. So yeah, so like I got my Disney Plus subscription, and I binge watched Mandalorian season 2. And then it was Zack Snyder's Justice League, which is a 4-hour snooze fest. I'm sorry.
I'm not. I don't remember what I thought about the Justice League movie. I don't remember any. Not much. Besides the meme.
There's a lot of memes. there's Kal-El, no, and the mustache, and something is
And
definitely bleeding.
oh, man, yeah.
And then it was like, and then Suicide Squad, which was actually good. Then it was Black Adam, and then we had like the lineup of dog shit that was Black Adam, Shazam, and The Flash. Then Blue Beetle was actually pretty good, and then we ended off with like not that big of a turd, but still kind of bad. Aquaman 2.
Aquaman 2 was pretty decent. Like I did see it like on and off. I just eating.
It's a background movie.
Uh, pretty much, yeah.
God, that movie was like such a sad whimper to leave the DCEU on, but at least we got Superman after that.
We got the Superman, the man made out of super, and then we have a lot of stuff actually.
Yeah, Supergirl coming out this year in June. Then Clayface for some reason. We're getting a Clayface movie we know nothing about.
He's made out of clay for sure.
Yeah, he's a Batman villain. We're getting a Batman villain movie without Batman. It's like it's kind of like this. It's a Joker movie without Batman.
Yeah, a man. A man.
But yeah, Joker really is a very interesting time since DC was not very was like kind of a joke by this point.
Let's just skip this part. Read it.
Because like Justice League, and Aquaman did make $1 billion before them, but it was mostly treated like a fun little movie instead of an actual like good movie, I guess. And Shazam was kind of the same thing, but Joker came out and it was kind of like now it was nominated for like I think Oscars or some shit.
Aquaman?
No, Joker.
Oh, Joker. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just basically writing here. Not
Joker
the forum. Not on the forum. Okay, we're just doing exercises. Speaking of the forum,
Aquaman would never be nominated for an Oscar. I mean, what are the accolades? Okay, cultural impact. I don't care. Here we go. Accolades received by Joker 2019 film. So it had 198 nominations in every single award show it was ever it was ever shown in. It was ever like nominated for, and it won 76 of its things. You have Academy Awards, which are the Oscars, where it won Best Actor and Best Original Score, and it was nominated. For Best Picture.
the Joker made people laugh. He did, and then people wanted to do this thing on Oscar. Yeah. Pounds, feet.
But yeah. And like the year before, like 2018 and 2019 are the only two years where like comic book movies actually made it to be nominated for Best Picture.
Because of Endgame, Infinity War.
No, because Black Panther was nominated for Best Picture, and Joker was nominated for Best Picture.
Wait, 2018 you said?
Yeah, but like you have to think the Academy Award doesn't care about like blockbusters. That's why like Sonic 3 was like discarded for 2024 Academy Awards. It's 2025.
Yeah, it didn't get an award anyway. It was good. Better than all that shit.
Yeah, like they don't care. It's like the Academy Awards are for like artsy movies, you know. Which Joker definitely is a more artsy movie.
Yeah, Joker definitely is more that. Yeah,
it's definitely more in that vein. We got to actually get into it. Let's not keep stalling for time. To be completely honest, I don't have much to say about this movie. It is a very simple movie, but it's very good at its job of being simple. So let's just start off with we always start off with the visuals. And the visuals are like this is like one of the okay. I didn't put action because there's no action in this movie. There's no actual like action. It's not an action,
right?
So it's talk about the visuals and like it's like cinematography, lighting, all that shit. We don't usually talk about this, but this is an artsy movie, kind of like Oppenheimer in a way.
Talk about that. Yeah.
So yeah, we just gotta talk about it like this. So to be honest, the movie does look pretty good. Like it's very, I wouldn't say vibrant, but it uses colors really well. And especially
It,
like how the colors pop, and when you
it
have
did
Joker
look
on,
pretty.
like, everything really pops, and he
Yeah.
looks like bright, and like you really like center on him. Like yeah, it's all like lit pretty well. It's all like it's just kind of it just kind of looks good.
Maybe it kind of just matches, I guess. Gotham, pretty depressed place and whatnot. I'm pretty sure they use the color palette pretty well with that and the lighting. They
Yeah,
mix well.
like this movie set, and you definitely feel that through like everything. Like but it does feel like it takes inspiration from like I think a period in time where like in the 80s where like Tokyo, New York was kind of very just depressing, and there was like a major like probably like an economic impact or something in the 80s. I don't remember the specifics of it, but it was set during that era, and you can definitely feel it through like through everything that the set pieces, the atmosphere, and all that. It feels like the movie does feel like you're in a 1980s Gotham, even if you don't. It doesn't feel like I like. It just kind of feels like New York, which I guess makes sense. You can't really make Gotham feel like Gotham. It just kind of it'll just feel like a really gothic New York. That's just what Gotham is. Even though Gotham is actually New Jersey, it's not. It's not in New York. It's in New Jersey. But overall, it is a very good interpretation of Gotham, and how they show Gotham here is pretty good.
Awesome.
And
Yeah.
it definitely feels like modern Gothic. So yeah, I really like the visuals of the movie and how just everything looks here. But yeah, RAT Comedy, anything to say about the visuals? Because again, like I don't know what we gotta talk.
I guess they look pretty good. I think I already said what I had to say.
Yeah. So let's talk about the characters. I didn't note any. I didn't note down any characters. I'm just gonna go to the Wikipedia page. I don't know
Oh
why I
boy.
didn't make. I kind of know why I didn't make any fucking like notes because again, there's not much to talk about here. To be completely honest.
The thing is that we'll be talking about this for hours. But like I've not seen the movie in such a while. Okay, I'm just going by
Yeah.
memory.
Yeah, I watched it in June. Like around the
Well,
time that I made the episode on on Joker 2. By that point I hadn't watched Joker like the first movie, so I watched it and then I watched Joker 2. But I was gonna do the episode, but then everything got delayed because I don't know why, honestly. I know why a lot of things happened in summer to me. Yeah, to be real. Um, but yeah, um, it was a while before we actually got to like, it's been a while since I've watched the movie as well. So even then I didn't have much to say about the movie because like it just I think it just does things kind of well. It's not an I think I'll spoil it here. It's not an S tier movie. I do have my tiny little nitpicks of the movie, and it's just like this made me laugh. Like just like at the bottom of the Wikipedia article, like not the bottom, like at the bottom of like the overview. A sequel, Joker Vola Adu, was released in 2024 to critical and commercial failure. I think I mentioned this. I don't know if I told you, but I know I mentioned this in like the episode proper. Joker 2 had a budget of $200 million, and
why?
I don't know why, and it made back and in the box office it made $200.5 million.
Damn.
It is considered, I'm pretty sure. Let me see here. Not considered, but it is. It is, I think, legitimately one of the biggest box office bombs of all time. And
Bruh.
it lost Warner Bros. $144.25 million.
They absolutely fumbled that. The legendary fumble right there. Oh my god.
The movie sucked so much ass. Let's see here. Box office bomb. Let's see. Biggest box office bombs. Joker. Let's see here. This is just let me go highest. This doesn't have that. Joker is not the biggest. I don't think it's the biggest. No. It is. It's very, very down.
Oh,
The
look,
biggest.
look what I found in look what I found in the list. Look, it's Tron Ares.
Tron Ares. It's already
Yeah,
here.
the one with Morbius.
I just did you look it up? Hold on.
No. It's right here. Just look down and you'll find Morbius here. No,
Oh,
the
Tron Ares.
not Morbius.
Yeah, Tron Ares is here already. That's insane. Playing in weeks. Okay, damn. It's still playing in theaters and nobody's going to watch it. But yeah, the biggest box office bomb is still John Carter at, according to everything, $274 million in losses for I think it was Disney.
Hell.
Yeah, it was Disney.
Okay.
If you want to know how bad it is, the top three movies that are the biggest box office bombs, the bombs of all time, are all Disney.
Oh.
The top three biggest box office bombs are all of Disney because it's John Carter, then The Lone Ranger, which just came out the year after, then The Lone Ranger at 256 million, and then get this. You'll see this and laugh, even though I know you're muted.
I am back. I am here.
The number three biggest box office bomb is The Marvels at 245 loss.
Wow.
It is number
Wow.
three of the biggest box office bombs of all time.
Marvel. I think that was the last Marvel movie seen in a while.
That was the last
Thank
one.
you.
Are you? No, wait. You watched?
I've seen all the movies from before all the 2025 ones. That was the last one I've seen. Legit,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
even a rewatch of anything.
Damn, that was a stinker to go off on.
Oh, come on.
That was a real fucking stinker.
Let's see what else is here. Come on, let's see. Hugo, for some reason, like, dude, I haven't seen Hugo in such a while. Only in camp have I seen Hugo, and I loved it. What else?
Oh, Tomorrowland is here too. Damn, Turning Red. Turning Red. The thing is, like all these movies.
Oh,
The thing is, why there's such big box office bombs like Turning Red, Jungle Cruise, Mulan, Soul, is because they release on Disney on streaming services.
pandemic, bruh. They didn't even
Yeah,
just do shit.
I honestly don't think they should be here. They shouldn't count because he's released. Period.
Oh, look, it's Fantastic.
Yeah, Fantastic is here.
Red
Fantastic is here.
Force. That 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 garbage ass movie. Goddamn.
Mm-hmm.
I already told you I was debating. I, dude, I was debating skipping the last year of Fantastic Four, simply because I had such a bad time with the Fantastic. I literally seen it once as a kid, and that was enough. Goddamn, it was horrible.
You thought it was horrible? I watched it in theaters, and like I didn't have taste back then, so I thought like I didn't think much of it. I thought okay, that was kind of that's just a movie. But like I heard about my family like you fucking bitch, you made me watch
As
Fantastic.
a kid,
I watched
I,
it in
I was a
theaters.
kid back then, and I was here like thinking this was it's so boring and so much unnecessary body horror. Like this is a superhero movie, not a sci-fi Star Wars fucking whatever or something. I don't know. I'm not here in Palpatine's lab or something, just getting force experimented on. No,
I
I'm
think it's
not
an
here
interesting.
just getting tested by Dr. Eggman or something. Just
I
being
think it's an interesting way to take the Fantastic
hijacking the
Four.
man of a child. Or
I think it's an interesting way, like an interesting like like you know way to take the Fantastic Four, but I think it just kind of didn't work because of what the movie had to be. Also, here is
oh my
Transformers:
god.
The Last Night. Here's Transformers: The Last Night.
Then at the same time, I found Space Jam 2.
Space Jam 2. Even though I didn't like the movie, Space Jam 2 released in a time where it was like, oh, like it's the pandemic and like HBO Max, we're gonna release all of our theatrical movies on HBO Max for everyone to watch. But the thing is I feel like that was even like that, like even then, Godzilla versus Kong still was a very big success.
Godzilla versus Kong. We just like seeing big animals fighting. It's just fun.
Yeah, like it still had like a really good like theatrical run, all things considered.
Well, what else? What else is here? What else?
But yeah, back to Joker. We're gonna go into the characters again. There's not much there to say other than let's just get into Joker himself.
Oh,
I
this the horrible abomination called Cats is in the list of bombs.
Yeah, that one makes sense.
This makes sense. That Cats was, as a kid. Even back then as a kid, I was like, why? Oh, plus it was like it was released. When was this released? Literally around the time of the Rise of Skywalker. So I was even kid me was like thinking about that movie to focus on that.
A comedy, you do realize even if it takes us like 2 years, at some point we're gonna have to review the Rise of Skywalker.
I am aware. I am aware. We are going to go back to the time where the Skywalker is rise, and by that we mean Rey. Rey will rise and be the chosen one to destroy the Gungans.
But yeah,
We're
let's talk about the movie. So yeah, Joker. I feel like in this movie, Joker's just kind of like. I feel like I get why they try to make him both sympathetic and not sympathetic because you're meant to like kind of him, but also be like, oh, this guy's a bad guy. You're not supposed to like act on these on these impulses like that you have, and he
the
does.
Joker.
Yeah, the Joker. Not we're going into the movie because we spent 30 minutes talking about fucking nothing. I think the visuals.
We're just roasting
And
movies.
I get
We need the runtime, baby.
Well, yeah, we need the runtime. We need the runtime. We need the runtime because I have fucking nothing to say about this movie. Goddamn.
And when that creeps in, here I am still responding, writing the response, just thinking what I'm gonna say.
Damn. But yeah,
Here we go.
I feel like Joker himself is a lot interesting. It's a very interesting take on the character of Joker, and I do like some parts of it. I like that. I like that Arthur Fleck isn't actually his name. Like I like that it's very unknown. Like who Joker really is. Like he's just the Joker. He's not even Arthur Fleck. I kinda wish they played they played into it more. In this movie, I think they do play into it a lot, where he kills his mother, and he's trying to find his father. He thinks it's Thomas Wayne, but it's not, and he finds out his mother lied and all that stuff. Like I feel like they played into a lot more here. I wish they played more into it in the sequel, but that's trying to give the sequel something. It's like that movie had nothing. So let's forget about Faladu for now. Faladu. But yeah, Joker's it's a really interesting take on the character. No Batman here. I mean, he does kind of indirectly cause the death of his parents and the death of like Batman's parents, and I guess like send Batman on his way to becoming Batman.
But for now, he's not man. He's boy.
No. Yeah, he's boy. He's boy.
Boy. Yeah.
He's boy.
A boy.
But yeah. Yeah, Joker. I feel like it's just is very interesting and very interesting take on the character. I honestly they didn't have much of a choice other than try to like, but I like what they did. They did try to make him a little bit more sympathetic and all that. You make him feeling sorry for him, but you still see that this guy's a villain, so you're not supposed to root for him.
The villain is the main character.
Yeah, it happens like in the Penguin series, like you see like Oswald is not the Penguin is not a good guy, but like in that show, it's a lot easier to root for Penguin than it is here for Joker, who just kind of kills anyone who wrongs them. But yeah, I think that's like pretty much Joker like himself like summarized. Like obviously they had to like write around him not having Batman around, but I feel like they did it in a really good way. Like that didn't make it so just kind of jarring, because there's a lot of times that they try to do that. Like for example, like Sony with like Venom, trying to write Venom without Spider-Man. Where that's kind of the whole point of Venom, is to be like angry at Spider-Man, or in reality, maybe trying to make a Craven movie without Spider-Man, and it kind of sucking ass, or making a Madame Web movie at all.
Morbius.
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 I can kind of see Morbius being more like Solo, and Spider-Man kind of is coming across him later. But god damn, that movie. Morbius.
God, well, the memes are just never gonna die. Okay, where you see, they're gonna be something that echoes the Morbius meme. Okay, where it be like they say something and they commit said thing all over the bad guys or something. That's Morbius's legacy.
I still can't believe that movie came out.
Morbius.
What the fuck is this? Morbius 2. Song by Skyflex Gunja. What?
More 2?
There's a subreddit for Morbius? No way.
A subreddit? Okay, of course there's a subreddit for Morbius.
But yeah, I still can't believe Morbius is an actual movie that I watched. And I still can't believe I still can't believe they re-released the movie in June, and it bombed twice. This movie bombed twice. That's insane.
They legit, but no. You know what? You know what's even funnier? That Sony actually fell for the Morbius meme. They actually saw the memes and thought it was a good idea. I love the internet sometimes.
I still can't believe that fucking movie is a thing.
The fact
Anyway,
that Sony thought that was actually a good idea. That's even
yeah,
funnier.
what were they thinking? But yeah, I recommend it. Anything to say about the Joker himself? Like, trying to.
You know, when I was watching the movie, I actually kind of felt the same way as you. Like, yeah, this is the main character, yeah, but I really rooting for him a little. Well, sometimes I did, yeah, but for the most part, I'm just watching this guy just be evil. Like, this is the villain after all. So we're just watching how he works basically, and that's literally the movie how he became the Joker. And I like the actor a lot.
The actor's fun. The actor, I think, does a really
That's
good job at
really
the
good.
Joker.
Yeah.
I wish that he got a good script in the next movie, but yeah, that's beside the point. Anyways, I mean, there's not much other characters here. I mean, we can talk about like Robert De Niro, Murray Franklin. Like he's again fun. Like there's a lot of characters. That's kind of my big complaint here. Like a lot of the characters are very like the other characters are very like one dimensional, not really like there. No, like most of the time. There's not a lot of characters here. Aside from just kind of like Joker. And mostly I know that's what the movie was like all about. Like everyone just kind of feeds into the Joker and his delusion, all that stuff. And like this guy, everyone just trying to not serve to be part of the Joker, but everyone's just part of the Joker story in this movie. Because after that, there's not many other characters to really care about or even like talk about here. I mean, there's like the love interest. I kind of love interest, not really love interest, but like the person that Arthur kind of falls in love with, or like, but that's kind of like one sided. That's kind of interesting, but it's not really paid off in any way. Like, there's not really a lot of characters to really care about in this movie, aside from just kind of Joker, and you're not meant to care about. I mean, you're meant to sympathize with him, but you're not meant to like really like root for him. Yeah, el Guasón. But yeah. Yeah, aside from that, like rat comedy. Anything to say about any other character?
You're awful, Murray. I'm awful. I'm awful. That sequence. I don't remember that sequence with Murray.
I mean, it's a very iconic sequence. Like,
Yeah.
my only again, I there like plot right now. So let's just talk about the plot. Like going into that, start with the plot. When you get to like the big like Joker set, the movie just kind of ends. The movie just kind of like, yeah, this is the end.
Yeah, the Joker is everywhere. Everybody's trying to be like the Joker.
I do like that. I do like this kind of a cult mentality around the Joker, and how he's like viewed as like a revolutionary. I do like that. I just think it's kind of like, it's at the very end. Let's say we're not going to do much of it.
I mean, I kind of like the ending was pretty fascinating because the villain wins technically. I mean, yeah, he got sent away, but he literally started a movement of like Jokerism.
Yeah,
So people are just rallying for him.
yeah. But yeah, it's not really touched upon more than that. I guess for the movie, they really towards the end, because it's like the big thing that happens is he kills like the three like businessmen or whatever in the subway. Yeah, the plot itself, like actually, like the story structure and all that, like, I feel like it's fine. Like, it's nothing really to write home about. It's mostly seeing Joker trying to find out about about his past and all that, and how he finds out that he doesn't really have a past, and how his mother's been lying to him and all that stuff, and how she was also crazy because she thought she was entitled to like Thomas Wayne and shit. Like, it's mostly what the movie's about, and it's not really more than that. But does it really need to? I don't know. I feel like there's things that they need to like really flesh out here. I think that what they did with the Joker like origin is really smart, and not really revealing his origin. But like the Joker like movement stuff, I feel like could have been like touched upon a little bit more. Just kind of like characters in general need to be like, I guess I feel like we didn't spend a lot of time with the characters, so we really don't know like. So I couldn't really get into like Arthur's mind about it. It's kind of obviously, but there's not really much to care about here. Like, I feel like if they want us to like feel something for the characters, then they should have made them like be a much bigger part of the movie. Like, sure, like we should have gone. Oh, Franklin Murray is kind of an asshole, but maybe that's just his TV personality. Maybe sometimes I guess just an asshole for the show. Maybe he's not like. I feel like if they kind of portrayed everyone as like kind of like not as a good person, but not as like terrible as Joker, and it seemed like okay, maybe they didn't deserve that. I feel like that would have been a lot more interesting. Like, I had a little bit more interest.
I mean, this is literally the Joker movie. I mean, most people already know how the Joker is in the comics, just crazy evil. So
Yeah,
yeah, maybe.
but if the movie again, this is like different take on the character that
Yeah,
tries to make it more
it has to be with the other characters.
What?
Maybe just I should have worked around the other characters. Just molding the Joker.
Yeah, like, and I get that, but I feel like it's not. No, I'm not saying make them about them, but like I feel like it should have been more like maybe like to portray them as like victims of the Joker instead of like just kind of like they kind of molded him and they turned. That also is interesting and kind of a way to put it to make them part of the story, but also like just kind of make more of an effort to like not only feel bad for Arthur, but also feel bad for the people that he's hurting and stuff, like the innocent people he's hurting. Like, sure, the three businessmen were kind of assholes, but they didn't just like and Murray Murray just made fun of him on TV. Like, that's not really an excuse to kill him, you know. But then I'm like, oh, like Joker, but like it molds Joker. Like, yeah, it does.
I give up.
But I feel like Murray should at least have
I'm not
like
responding to this. I'm done.
Murray
When
should
was
do
this?
like he doesn't do, like, hate. He doesn't like do it for like to be malicious about like Arthur and stuff.
Oh,
Maybe like it's just like
oh,
an anime on TV because there's his TV personality and stuff, like like stuff like that. Like actually like, make us like like seeing like the true colors of people instead of just having
no.
like
Let's not do
everyone's
this.
awful.
Let's cook. Let's cook.
I feel like instead of it being like just Joker's POV, like I should have shown Joker's POV. But also kind of like saying like, oh he like oh Joker says when Joker says like oh Murray's awful. We should have gone like hold on what? Instead of being like oh yeah it's just like it's like being confused at his point of view. His point of view, Joker's point of view shouldn't really make sense to us because we're not crazy.
I am not
Joker,
crazy.
I'm not as I mean I'm crazy, but I'm not as crazy as the Joker, you know.
No, no, no. I was just making a Better Call Saul reference. Like
Yeah.
I forgot how it went. Like he defecated through that sunroof.
He defecated on his own like diaper. This chicanery.
Chicanery.
Anyways, yeah, I feel like they could have made more of an effort to actually care about those characters. I feel, and like I feel like they did a good job with like the mom, like seeing like her like true colors. But everyone else was kind of like, eh. Like the Southie Beats character who is like a neighbor. We don't really see a lot of her, so we don't really like have to. We don't really care about her all that much. And when we see like, oh, something may have something bad may have happened to her, it's like, oh well, yeah, okay, like that feels bad, but it's like I don't really have a reason to care. It's like, like those characters could have been fleshed out a little bit more. I know it's all about the Joker's journey, and change, but I don't know.
Plus
I feel
one.
like maybe it's just like me being wrong. Maybe I don't know, but like we should have given a little bit more, not like a lot of attention, but a little bit more attention to those people that really like that set Arthur off and like make him like seem like Joker's actually like it should have been okay. Joker's like the crazy one, and everyone's not knowing. You don't know what's going on. They don't know what's going on. And it should have been like that instead of kind of being like, oh yeah, it's just Joker's POV and all that. I don't know. That's
Yeah,
just me.
I was say like I gave up on the whole responding to the forums and get like, it's too late. I don't care.
It's too late. Okay, but yeah, that
Well,
was kind of
ladies
my
and gentlemen, if you were wondering how that arc went, it went to absolutely nowhere. Okay. In the meantime, let's take a look at this wonderful flop here, known as Snow White. It's on the list.
all right. My comedy. Anything to say about the plot of the actual movie?
I, I thought it was really good. Like I don't remember much. Okay, obviously because
Yeah.
it's been a while, but I was invested. Okay, like I
Yeah.
couldn't just get out of there, like go get something for water. Nah, I was just there, just sitting, just watching the Joker just become evil.
Yeah, and I feel like that's what movie that's definitely what the movie needed to be like. That's what the movie, and I think that the movie gets that. But I don't know. I feel like the people like actually being affected by the Joker should have been a little bit touched upon more than they were. Just a little bit more. A little bit more. Instead of being like, I don't want them to be the focus of the movie, but like still like being a lot more present. Maybe that's just me,
Oh,
but I don't know. Maybe I'm missing the point of the movie. It's been quite a bit since I watched it, honestly. That's my only complaint. Like everything else is really good.
really
It
good.
definitely makes you great use of the time period. So yeah. Moving on to rankings. For me, Joker is an A tier. It is really good. Some nitpicks here and there that I feel like just kind of like, okay, well, that was a bit weird. And also, like, I like that a lot of the movie is given like in like you're not sure what happens. And also, like towards the end, like for me, like the ending is kind of being like, oh, the Joker rose up and he's already back at the bottom. He's back in Arkham. He's in Arkham. Like it was kind of like okay, we kind of built up all this movie and all these things happening, and it was just kind of like, hey, Joker's here, and then he's gone. It's like, okay, man, we should have probably spent a little bit more time on Joker himself being Joker. Maybe that's just me.
He was too busy joking.
Yes. But yeah. So for me, Joker is an A tier. So where do you put it, Rock Comedy? Where do you put Joker?
I'd have put in an A too, honestly.
All right.
It was a really good experience.
Is it there?
Yeah,
Joker. All right.
yeah, of course I missed out on that. I was so young. God damn.
So everybody, what did you guys think about the Joker? Leave in the comments below. If you want to give us your feedback, tell me if I'm wrong about my opinion about having the side characters have a little bit more characterization than was actually in the movie. Overall, they're fine. It's just like, like we need a little bit more. Anyways, just leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you want to give us your feedback, you can like or dislike the episode on YouTube, and you can rate us on Spotify. And if you think it's worth sharing, share it around. And if you want to stay up to date with our content, you can subscribe on YouTube or follow us on Spotify.
Three.
And all the socials in the description, including my comedies, one of our comedies channels.
One of them, the one that's successful, the one that's got
Hey,
the
can you
100.
bring that success over here, brother? Please.
Bringing that success. Maybe. Eventually.
Rock comedy say goodbyes.
Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering what was I just rambling about, it's just some lost media, obviously.
All right. Well, that's it. See you on the next episode, where I review one of the worst things I've ever watched, even worse than Joker 2. See y'all.